Welcome to Ebrix Gaming and Cards. If you like the content, please like and subscribe, and thank you for watching. I've been wanting to build a commander deck with one of the unlimited cards for a while. I looked at a Thrumming Stone and Relentless Rats deck. Black helps tutor your engine, but it felt like it was missing something. Then I considered using Dragon's approach, but if I want to play dragons, I think Magda is a better commander. Then I saw Hare Apparent and instantly started brewing. I think there are a few good commanders you can use. However, I believe Baylen the Haymaker is the best choice. This is because he can create mana, provide card advantage, and act as a finisher, all from the command zone. With our commander, we need 2 tokens to create 1 mana of any color and 3 tokens to draw a card. Our goal is to get enough hares out so we can keep drawing cards and playing hares to go through our entire deck. Our game plan starts by getting out 3 or 4 hares before we cast our commander. This way, we have a few tokens ready for drawing cards or generating mana, depending on our needs. The idea is to build a strong board state first, then use our commander to finish the game. We want to position ourselves to go for a win on the same turn we cast our commander. For this list, we will include the essentials and then fill the rest of the deck with hares. The first must-have card category is lands. I have included 34 lands, which seems to work okay, but there were a couple of times I struggled to get all 3 of our colors. I would like to cut this to 33 to add an additional hare, but for playtesting, I will keep it at 34. The first 3 lands can provide any color we need. These are Command Tower, Sheltering Landscape, and Cabaret Courtyard. The next 2 lands are fetches. These have been reprinted multiple times, making them good options for a higher power deck. They are also excellent for fixing when paired with shock lands. We have not included the shock lands, but we do have Cinderglade and Canopy Vista, which can be fetched due to their land typing. Since our turn 1 plays are limited, I feel adding Escape Tunnel, Evolving Wilds, and Terramorphic Expanse is well worth it to ensure we get the mana we need for turn 2 or 3. The next 3 lands can all come into play untapped and produce 2 colors. They are Rootbound Crag, Clifftop Retreat, and Sunpetal Grove. To finish off our land base, we will add 7 forests, 5 mountains, and 9 plains. Since we have minimal cards other than hares, it is important to include a tutor to functionally act as a second copy of our most important cards. Enlightened Tutor can fetch our removal, cost reducers, and even our win condition, making it a versatile selection. We will supplement our mana base with a few ramp spells, but since Hare Apparent is only 2 CMC, we do not need a lot of ramp. Soul Ring and the 2 Spirit Guides can help you be mana positive and get an extra hare out early. Nature's Lore and 3 Visits can both provide untapped lands into play and color fix by fetching any forest. The 2 main targets are Cinderglade and Canopy Vista, depending on whether we need red or white mana. For 2 mana artifact ramp, we include 3 talismans: Talisman of Conviction, Talisman of Impulse, and Talisman of Unity. These will help us color fix and enable us to cast 2 hares on turn 3. I'm including 3 cost reducers, as these are the best ramp options in the deck. The cost reducers are Pearl Medallion, Herald's Horn, and Oketra's Monument. Oketra's Monument is by far the best cost reducer because it creates an additional token whenever we cast a hare. This means we only need to cast our 5th hare to be able to draw a card and play another hare. The next 3 cards are general-purpose removal options that can get rid of a key piece, preventing us from winning. Grasp of Fate can be a tutor target, while Generous Gift can hit any permanent, and Stroke of Midnight can hit any non-land permanent. Our commander will be a kill-on-sight threat if our board state gets big enough. If we have to pass the turn with our commander out, it's important to have a few options to ensure Baylen is still on the battlefield when we untap on our next turn. I want to swap Flare of Fortitude for Swiftfoot Boots, but I like having the free spell. On the other hand, the boots could be tutored with Enlightened Tutor. The cards I have included are Tyvar's Stand for indestructible and hexproof. Cloud Shift and Ephemerate can both protect from targeting and also bounce a hare to trigger token generation for just 1 mana. Meanwhile, Raise the Past can help win the game after a board wipe. The last 2 cards are win conditions. While you can always wait a turn and swing in, these will help you secure a win on the same turn you chain hares. Warleader's Call and Impact Tremors are both enchantments, so they can be tutored with Enlightened Tutor. Warleader's Call also provides an anthem effect if you need to start swinging in. Now we can fill in the rest of our cards with hares. There is one exception, 2 Arms. This card can untap all your tokens and draw a card, effectively functioning as a hare when we are chaining hares. The more tokens we have, the stronger this card becomes. At a certain point, untapping all your tokens should provide enough value to win the game. I have most of the support cards laying around, so now I'm going to work on acquiring the hares. If you have any suggestions or must-includes that I have missed, please comment below. If you have made it this far, thank you. If you like the content, please subscribe, as that is the best way to support the channel.